You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Thursday the 20th of November, 2025. It is 59 days after the fall equinox. It is 31 days before the winter solstice. By the Hebrew calendar, at sundown, the month of Kislev begins. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 30th day of Brumaire, the day of the rouleau, the roller. The sun rises today at 6:49 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 11:41 a.m. The sun sets today at 4:34 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:03 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 5:37 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute, 48 seconds shorter than yesterday. Today, the new moon arrives at 1:47 a.m. We begin lunation 1273. The first quarter will arrive on Friday, the 28th of November. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 3:29 a.m., 21 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 9:47 a.m., 1 meter 62. In the afternoon, low tide, 4:06 p.m., 6 centimeters. At night, high tide, 10:19 p.m., 1 meter 49. In our shared realm of plants and animals, yesterday afternoon, once the morning rain had passed and the sun emerged to take the edge off the chill, a large group of sparrows gathered to kibitz high up in a London plane tree, almost divested of its leaves. Their joyous chirping made one consider all the sounds that have gone, as nature grows quiet. The cicadas and crickets no longer fill the days and nights with their drone. The autumn bird migrations have largely passed through. Indeed, Cornell's online migration tracker has shut down for the season, not enough migrators to track, and the buzz of bees has gone silent. How nice to have the local sparrows brighten the soundscape, even for an hour of a mild afternoon. Commemorations. Loomings. On this day in 1820, the whaling ship Essex out of Nantucket was attacked by an 80-ton sperm whale. The Essex went down 2,000 miles from the Pacific coast of South America. Of the 20-man crew, only 5 survived to tell the tale. Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick was in part inspired by the sea tragedy. On this day in 1888, Willard LeGrand Bundy patented his Bundy key recorder. It was an early version of a time punch clock. The recorder worked with keys given to employees. On arrival and departure, they inserted their own key in the machine, which then punched the employee's identification number and the time on a strip of paper tape. Bundy would design the more familiar time punch clock in 1891, using cards that were inserted into a clock device that stamped them with the time. Bundy's successful inventions were produced by the company he and his brother established, which would later merge with other early data companies and evolve into the company we know as IBM. On this day in 1969, a group of 78 Native Americans snuck onto Alcatraz Island in the San Francisco Bay at dawn. They called themselves Indians of all tribes and announced that they were occupying the island in a statement they called "We Hold the Rock." The activists invoked treaty rights to land decommissioned by the federal government. During the occupation, they made half-hour broadcasts under the name Radio Free Alcatraz, which were aired on KPFA in Berkeley, KPFK in Los Angeles, and WBAI in New York. The occupation lasted until the 11th of June, 1971. Today we remember Corita Kent, born on this day in 1918. Kent was a nun of the Roman Catholic Order of the Sisters of the Immaculate Heart, and she taught art and design at Immaculate Heart College in Los Angeles. Her teaching was highly influential, and her set of 10 rules for art students has become the stuff of legend. Rule number 6 says, "Nothing is a mistake. There's no win and no fail. There is only make." Her teaching and her artwork brought her into contact with many avant-garde figures like Charles and Ray Eames and Buckminster Fuller. During the 60s, her own artwork, with its pop art sensibility, became enormously influential. Remember Corita Kent today. And that is the Observatory, Thursday the 20th of November, 2025.